interrupt this program to bring you a special message from San Francisco, California. Regular broadcasting will resume.
Let us look at 1 John 5 and 14, and it reads, "Now this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us.
Right.
And if we know that he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we have asked him."
Yeah.
Now, when you approach God the Father with a specific prayer request, this is serious business. You are asking God to supernaturally bring or allow this request to come your way through him. So the first thing you have to do before approaching God with your specific prayer request is to make sure that your prayer request is in his perfect will for you and your life.
Yeah.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special message from San Francisco, California. Regular broadcasting will resume.
Allow me to tell you a personal story about praying in God's will. And answer to a specific request that I made. You saw that I went back to school at age 35 with 6 children, but it was for economic reasons.
Yeah.
President Reagan was in office, and he scared me to death. So I went back to school, and then a program called the EEA program. Some of you might have heard of that, where you work half days and then you go to school half a day. So I was placed at the public library. So I did that for 2 years. I climbed those muddy hills at City College for 2 years and got my AA degree in library technology. But I still couldn't get the job unless I passed the civil service exam. So I went down in prayer. I said, "Lord, you said, whatever ye desire when you pray, believe that ye receive them and ye should have them. Lord, I stand on your word because you know I need this job to take care of my children. I know you don't want to see me and my children suffer, but Lord, you said that you never leave me or forsake me. Lord, I have to pass that test to get this job. Lord, I'm standing on your promises in the name of Jesus. I pray this prayer." Now see, because the problem was there was 200 applicants applying for this, taking this test. And there were only 20 positions. After I prayed, when I went to take the test, I was so tired I didn't know what to do because I've been praying all night. But let me tell you about the power of prayer. I made 88 on the exam, and I was number 3 on the list. And the two that were ahead of me had 50 veterans points. I guess you heard about that. But then I was first on the list at the library, so they gave me a choice to choose any place I wanted to work in the library, and I chose the government documents department. But I tell you, prayer works. And I got the job. And there was nothing but the grace of God, and I'm still thinking it right now. This has been about 40 years ago, and I'm still thinking it.
We interrupt this wonderful lady to bring you this guy.
When Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east of Jerusalem, saying, where is he?
He came into the world that he might reveal the fall of mankind. He put on humility to put on divinity. He became the Son of Man to become the Son of God. He was born contrary to the laws of nature, rooted manhood, unnoticed, without wealth or prestige, even untraveled. In his youth he startled the king. In boyhood he puzzled the wise. In manhood he ruled the course of nature. He never practiced medicine, yet he healed the multitudes, relieved the infirmities. He healed the sick, raised the dead, gave sight to the blind, and ruled out evil spirits with his almighty word. He delivered and rehabilitated the alcoholic, the addict, the outcast, binds up the broken-hearted, imparts new life, confidence, and ambition to the rejected. Never watched an army, never drafted a soldier, never employed a weapon. Yet no leader has ever had the volunteers who under his command subdued the nation, or something like that. Take it if you want, put the add to it, take by the way you want.
He came into this world that he might reveal his Father to mankind. He put on humility and he put on humility. He became the Son of Man to become the Son of God. He grew to manhood unnoticed, without wealth or prestige, even untraveled. In his youth, he startled the king. In boyhood, he pulled the wise. In manhood, he ruled the course of nature. He never practiced medicine, yet he healed the multitude, freed the man hungry. He healed the sick, raised the dead, gave sight to the blind, and ruled out evil spirits with his almighty word. He delivered and rehabilitated the alcoholic, the addict, the outcast, followed up the broken-hearted, and imparted new life, confidence, and ambition to the rejected. He never marched in an army. He never drafted a soldier. He never employed a weapon. Yet no leader has ever had the volunteers who under his command subdue the nation. Oh, he is the star of heaven. He's a rock of salvation. Oh, he's a lamb of God, right? He's a harmonizer of all this part, and a burden bearer, and a giver of rest. Herod couldn't kill him. Satan couldn't seduce him. Death couldn't destroy him, and the grave couldn't hold him. He was rich, but the high state became poor, and he might get rich. He laid aside his purple gown for a payment down. He slept in another's manger. He broke another's feast. He had no grain filled of fish hatches, but he could spread a table for 5,000 to have bread and fish to share. He never attended a university. He never founded a college. Yet all the schools of the earth couldn't contain the students that sat at his feet. He walked on no beautiful carpet of velvet rug, but he walked on the waters of the seas of Galilee and made the poor. 3 years he preached the gospel and had no church house, had no financial underwriter, and for 1,900 years he was a pillar on which the destination revolved. And he gave up his life on Calvary's cross. A few mourned, but the sun was darkened. Men trembled, not to their sin, but the earth shook under their feet. Nature honored him. Sinners alone rejected him. Corruption could not take his body. His death and resurrection was contrary to the laws of nature. He grew to manhood and image of our inflexible God. Now we have to ask ourselves a question on this occasion. Was it merely just the son of Mary and Joseph that walked the world horizon some 1,900 years ago? Or was it human blood that was spilled on Calvary's cross for the redemption of sin? Call it by name. Oh, Lord, my God, that's the Christ. My faith, thank you very much. God bless you. Let's have a witness from you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And of course, I can't walk like he's walking, but I can talk like he's talking. I just can't walk anymore. But however, if anything I'm doing, sitting down, I'll be glad to help any kind of way I can help to keep the wheel turning. And this young man here, Yancey, who's taking this picture here, God bless him. I want you to follow his footsteps because we can't rip him out. He's patterned right behind this old man right here. You better believe it too. Because ain't that nigga lay cornerstone, he can do the same thing. And many things that he sat right around that table and got from this old man right here. Because I'm moving out, but he's coming in. And he's a young man, got a long way. I wasn't so young when I'm old, as you know. So God,
Brad, I'd like to know one thing.
Just how old are you?
81.
81?
I'll be February 2nd.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.